He's been our district attorney since 1994. Susan, I hope I can count, but I think that's 18 years. He's a graduate of Wake Forest in 1972, majored in economics, then went to law school. He's married to Margaret. He's been president of the North Carolina Conference of District Attorneys and served on the state personnel, banking, and economic development boards. He has a son, Reed, who is an assistant district attorney in Mecklenburg County. I have a son who is assistant district attorney in a little town in Massachusetts, and I would like a prisoner exchange. Well, here's Jeff Hunt.
Can you hear me in the back? Yes, you can. Nothing doing on that prisoner exchange business. I'm Jeff Hunt. You all know me. I'm running for Congress. I'm proud to be your district attorney and proud to have been elected 5 times. Gained your trust over the years and been reelected because you trust me. I am also proud to be a Republican conservative. You will find Republican on my literature and on my bumper stickers and on my sign because I'm very proud to be a conservative Republican. And maybe I'm an endangered species because I'm also a conservative attorney, a prosecutor. As you know, there aren't a lot of Republican prosecutors in North Carolina. I have 19 years business experience in the private sector before I became the district attorney. Didn't just fall off the turnip truck and decide I needed to be a public official. I have small business experience over those years and spent 5 years of those 19 years with an international corporation. You may remember Olin Corporation had a group over in Brevard that made paper, and I was their in-house counsel for 5 years and learned an awful lot about international business at that time. Now I'm running because the overshadowing issue of our deficit and our national debt. That's what triggered me to run. And just wake up one morning and look in the mirror and say, gee, I look like a congressman. In fact, it's a publicly known fact. It's been published in the paper that I don't look like a congressman. And I can live with that. But we are borrowing 40 cents on the dollar, as you know, from China. And I've been putting forth a plan that called the Penny Mac Plan that Connie Mac IV from Florida is sponsoring, and it would reduce our deficit spending over a period of 8 years to 0 deficit spending. We can't just snap our fingers and cut off that spigot. It would throw us into a depression even worse than we have now. But you can do it on a graduated schedule. And we must balance the budget by reducing federal spending, not by raising taxes. We're in the middle of the deepest recession since the Great Depression. We cannot raise taxes to build our way out of, to dig our way out of this recession. The other thing that needs to be done is just like during the Ronald Reagan years, we've got to roll back the thousands, and I mean thousands, of unreasonable restrictions and regulations that the federal government has put on our private sector business. Third thing we need to do after balancing the budget and after rolling back regulations like we did in the Reagan years is finally become energy self-sufficient. We have an opportunity right now to seize that. We've had a better opportunity than we've had since the 70s. We've got to go forward with that so that we're not looking to Saudi Arabia or the Middle East anymore for our energy, and we can do that. I'm not going to go down the whole list of opportunities we have. But what we hear from the White House, ladies and gentlemen, is that fossil fuels are a thing of the past. The thing in the future is other alternative energy. If that's the truth, ladies and gentlemen, then we better dig out that fossil fuel right now, use it all up, because if it's not going to be worth anything in the future, it has value now. Why would we not go after it? That's the kind of thinking that they apparently don't do in Washington. But I'm tired of hearing that fossil fuels are the thing of the past. We have no alternative energy that's really can replace fossil fuels, and natural gas is a fossil fuel, and as you know, the petroleum products. So those are the three legs of our economic program that will explode growth in the private sector and will create real new jobs where real new jobs are created, and that is in the private sector, not in the public sector. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have honored me with election to the DA position for years. 18 years I've been your district attorney, and I think the reason for that is that you've gained the trust in me that we will do the right thing and then worry about the politics later. That's what our rule is in the prosecutor's office. It's been that way for 18 years, and I will tell you that if you send me to Congress, that's what our rule will be. We will do the right thing. People in this room, we know basically what the right thing to do is. I will do the right thing and worry about the politics later. And if that means I don't get along with the Republican leadership, then so be it. Or if you send me back, then so be it. It's Jeff Hunt for Congress. I hope that I can, today I'm asking for your support right now, but I'm also asking for your vote on May 8th. Thank you.